You know what they say: January, February, and Izzo. Izzo is doing his classic bit. I mean, we were live for the Purdue win last week. We could talk about that a little bit, I guess, but a big win over Indiana. Two big wins in the state of Indiana against the state of Indiana, or in the state of Indiana. Yep, they were both on the road for Michigan State last week. We were live for the Purdue game, so I don't know how much we need to talk about that. But I mean, that one just felt good to win at Mackey. I mean, they needed that. I thought Purdue threw a lot of punches, and Michigan State seemed to, for the most part, have an answer for each and every one of them. Especially when Purdue hit a couple threes late. It was nice to see us bounce back and get some points. Obviously close at the end, a little closer than we all would have liked, but really happy that we won that game.
Yeah, they showed up in that one and right when we needed it.
Yeah.
They're starting to play some of their best basketball, and I mean that they followed it up with that next game too, which we'll get into in a minute.
Look, here's what happened. We walked into Mackey Arena and we just mentally demolished those little bitches where they lost to Ohio State the next day. They don't know what to do with themselves.
That is true.
Braden Smith looks like he just found out what electricity was. He's on his Amish retreat. That was just a nice win, and I liked the Indiana win even more.
Yes.
Yeah. Purdue definitely struggling a bit. I think they've lost like 4 in a row or something. I saw or something like that. I don't know if it's 4 in a row, but definitely 2 in a row. Indiana, I thought that was an important game. Obviously, a lot of seeding implications and Big Ten tournament seeding implications. I think with that win, they pretty much locked up a 3 seed. Barring a nightmare loss to Rutgers tomorrow night. I don't think a loss to Michigan does too much seeding wise. But I really thought they took care of business on Sunday against the Hoosiers, again on the road. Kurtang has come alive, like all of a sudden, like looks like the shooter that we were hoping he might be. Obviously, still some shortcomings on defense, but I think you got to like what you're seeing from Kurtang.
Yeah, I mean, every time Indiana made a run, he'd come back and hit a 3, and that was probably one of the most comfortable games that we've probably had in Big Ten play. Like Indiana made a couple runs, make it close, but we led. We never trailed in the game, and then we led pretty much the entire game, and it just felt like a full complete game. I mean, you look at the box score, and there's some, or like the stat sheet, and there's some players that you'd want to see a little bit more out of, but you got the perfect Jackson Kohler game that you want, his best game in almost 2 months. And then you got Fears doing his thing, and then you had Carr coming off the bench, carrying that bench scoring. So, I mean, exactly what you want to see from those 3 guys at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Ward did a good game too.
Yeah, he continues to be. He doesn't light up the stat sheet, but he makes plays. I mean, he's there, rebounding, and it feels like he makes like influential plays. Purdue, he definitely had a couple.
He's an energy guy, and kind of Izzo said it before. He makes those kinds of. He brings a different dimension that nobody else on the roster could really bring. To that role that he has.
I'm not saying obviously he's good, maybe not the same kind of player, but kind of gives me that like Aaron Henry or like Gabe Brown kind of vibe of like when they were freshmen, just kind of like they kind of give me a Aaron Henry and Gabe Brown kind of give me like Jordan Scott, Cam Ward kind of vibe.
Yeah,
they're in the same class.
Scott's been, I think, great.
Not a lot of points in that one, but a lot of hustle plays.
Yeah, and I think you can feel his presence even without scoring points. I mean, defensively, he's right there. I mean, he locked down Wagler when we played Illinois, and he's made played some really good minutes for us defensively. But yeah, you guys, Vince, you mentioned Kohler, 3 for 5 from 3. That's great to see. Tang was 6 for 8 from 3.
Yeah, 4 for his first 4.
Yeah, it seems like the team's really rounding into form. And one thing I think that is coming with that is the rotation has really shortened. I mean, we saw limited minutes from Fort against Indiana. He didn't play at all versus Purdue. I mean, they're getting Wojcik in simply just to spell fears. That's really
so he doesn't have to play 40 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. But McCullough not seeing many minutes.
MIA.
Yeah. Yeah, Fort really seeing his minutes lightened. It's really just Tang, Ward, and then Wojcik again just for a quick spell. So I mean, we're really looking at seven guys in the rotation.
Yeah, and I mean, at one point this year we were playing 11. So I mean, some of that's injuries, some of that's okay. Who's playing well right now?
Yeah.
Some of it's matchups, and I mean, when you have fears, you don't want that dude off the court.
No,
pretty much. I mean, the way he's been playing lately, his 3-point shot has improved, but like the way he's moving in the paint, like making those tough shots and everything, is reminding me a lot of the way Caleb Lucas played when he was.
Yeah. I think Fierce has a good chance. I don't know if it's a better chance that it happens than not, but I think he's got a good chance to win Big Ten Player of the Year.
Yeah, he got a shot.
I think if they go in to Chrysler on Sunday and beat Michigan, and he has his typical game, I don't know. I think he'd be hard pressed not to. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to say Yaxel Lindeborg, best player on the best team in the conference, but I don't know. I mean, Michigan State would be an NIT.
Years old?
Yeah, Michigan State would be an NIT team without Jeremy Fears.
Yeah, that's possible, especially the way some of the rest of the team has fallen off and kind of been inconsistent in the middle of the year.
Yeah. I mean, we would have no point guard. We would have.
Yeah.
Well,
you never know what happens to Divine if he's playing pure point guard, but he's not going to be playing like Jeremy Fears. So
Mr. Jeans, Denim,
Mr. Jeans, Levi.
People really are upset about him. It's just like there's not like many other options for Izzo at this point. Like I hear the arguments of you could put Fort in at point guard. You could move Jordan Scott over to point guard for those 4 to 5 minutes a half. But like I have to think Izzo has tried that or at least experimented with that. And I have to think that in Tom Izzo's mind, the offense is going to run best for those handful of minutes each half with Wojcik running the point.
Yeah, and I mean he's been asked in his press media availabilities about using Jordan Scott at the point, and he really doesn't want to do it. It's not something that's totally off the table, but he really doesn't want to do it unless it's an emergency, break glass in case of emergency kind of situation.
Yeah.